I decided to start executive coaching because I had been an executive and I've done lots of things in my life. I have also a lot of academic, theoretical knowledge, and teaching has been in a way a constant in my life. I thought about what I'd like to do with the rest of my life, and this was the answer. I drive passion from helping others to reach their potential. So it was just an obvious decision. I've done a lot of mentoring, I had done counseling and teaching, which was actually part of my university degree when I was younger. So while executive coaching is different, I was able to bring all of those experiences to bear as well as my experience in a public service position. Clients tell me that they really love the energy that I bring. I am nurturing, I am caring, but I'm also very direct, so I don't really let anything go by. They like this energy and the positive, and it makes for a really hopeful experience, especially for those people that are going through change. And as we all know, change is scary. There's a lot of fear involved for many of us. So having me to work with them as their thinking partner, they've got a champion behind them, and that can be really inspiring for them. I think my clients also really appreciate that I work with them towards an action plan and I hold them accountable. It's their journey and it's a privilege for me to be along the way, but we're gonna get somewhere together. My favorite clients tend to be, well, several of them. One is I really like working with people that are going through change, through a transition in their career, whether it was their choice or not. But that they come and they are willing to look at other options and to move them forward. That is great. The other kind of client that I really enjoy working with are those that have been experts in their field, but now they are moving up the ladder and they are in their first leadership position. And having been there, I know how challenging that can be. One feels really alone, so to have an executive coach with you is wonderful because we can work on your competencies, what's required in your leadership, and all of those things that you don't know about, and we'll discover together and figure out how you can bring them into your practice. I think there's some key questions that they need to be asking. For example, what's my background, what industries have I been in, what kind of clients I work with, what can they expect working with me, what do I bring, and by having that conversation, well, I know that can be scary, but coaches are experts in conversation, and so I'll carry it and we'll get into it and we'll find out pretty quickly whether this is going to be a good fit or not. Because at the end of the day, what you want is somebody who you can trust and who you know has your back, and really having that conversation is the first step towards that. I'm based in Southeast Florida, but you know what? I have clients all over North America, and that's really the great thing about coaching. We can do it virtually. You don't have to come to my office, and what's absolutely wonderful about that is I know for many of my clients, being on the phone, it means they are not seeing me there, they're not distracted, they're focused solely on the conversation. And when we do that, it really does bring out opportunities to dig deeper and move forward. I also work with clients on Skype, and for some people, they're visual and they prefer that. So it's really up to what the client wants. But the interesting thing is, with executive coaching, I can work with clients all over the world. I think that the exciting thing about being an entrepreneur or solopreneur is when you work with an executive coach, you have a partner, a thinking partner, and somebody that you can go to, who you trust, and you can talk about all of the things that are happening in your business, and in how you're approaching things and where you want to get to with your business. You've got that person who you can really take those conversations to, and who will help you prioritize, think about what are the areas that you really should be focusing on, and actually even help you with your vision and the goals to get there. And so for an entrepreneur, an executive coach, and even though it's called executive coach, really entrepreneurs and many of the entrepreneurs I've worked with have really found it valuable in terms of getting comfortable with what they're doing and moving ahead with their business.